Welcome to the Breakdown. I'm your host, Diane Rembert, avid reader, award-winning literary blogger, and the founder of Diamond's Literary World, which is my footprint in the literary industry. Today I want to talk to you about book, I believe it's 6 in the family business series, No More Mr. Nice Guy by Carl Weber and Stephanie Covington. I don't know about you guys. I've never heard of Stephanie Covington. I tried to look her up. Apparently she does something, I think, in Los Angeles. It was my first time, like I said, reading anything by her. But let me tell you about No More Mr. Nice Guy. Okay, so if you're caught up on this series, please do so before you watch this video. You know that in Family Business 3, at the end, no, it may have been To Paris with Love, but anyway, Paris falls in love. I believe it was To Paris with Love. Paris falls in love with this man, Niles, and they have this crazy relationship. Well, at the end, Niles gets on a plane because he tells Paris that he has business. Lo and behold, Paris somehow finds out that Niles is going to assassinate her father. And so this book opens up. The plane explodes, if you remember. So the book opens up from that point, and this is actually Niles Monroe's story. Of how he became a paid assassin, how he was recruited, and how, everything is like a play. Very interesting. I think the Duncans were probably mentioned one time, the Duncan family. However, Niles is retired out of the military. He was a sharpshooter. He did, assassinate while in the military. He wants to come home. He just wants to live this, not boring, but settled life. He wants to take care of his mom, who is ill, mentally ill. He has an uncle, and he just wants to, I call it, be a family man. And, but something happens. Niles, he starts, feeling this girl named Keisha. Keisha has, they're at a bar. Her baby's father is locked up. And so his friends come in the bar, and forgive me, because I normally don't tell this much about the book. His friends come in the bar. There's an altercation. Niles uses his military skills. However, the 3 men are somehow found dead. And so, they're trying to pin it on Niles. And in comes the government, Bridget, because they want to recruit him. And they made it all go away. They promised to take care of his mom in exchange for him coming to work for the agency. That's where it gets interesting, because I know that this cannot be something that is just far-fetched. The tactics that they use to take out, people on the hit list for the government and for private use, but it was just crazy. But I loved it, but you see the transformation, of Niles from this nice guy. Oh my God, I was loving him when he was dating Keisha, the way he courted her. How he felt like he needed to protect her and her son. And then he becomes this cold assassin. And even he realized that he didn't recognize himself. That's the crazy part. Like I said, because Bridget was like, oh my God, her water must, her veins must flow with ice water. Like, but it's interesting to note that Niles now starts to develop feelings for Bridget. And then it gets crazy, crazier than it already was. So, you know, I really, really, really enjoyed this book. A lot of people didn't give it good reviews because they felt like it wasn't a part of the Family Business series. A good book is a good book, and I understand. I, for one, when I meet a character, if they're an interesting character, I love to hear their backstory. So for me, this was right on point. Would I rate it? I think I would rate it. I would rate it 4.5 diamonds, to be quite honest with you. I really would. There were a couple of errors in the book, so that's the reason why I would not. It says soon to be a major motion picture there. And if you guys are following the Family Business series, the characters that are within this book, the characters are all the characters that we see on the BET series, for the exception of Lisa Ray. And I think that Tammy Roman took her part as London. So there you have it, guys. No More Mr. Nice Guy by New York Times bestselling author Carl Weber and Stephanie Covington. Like I said, go get the book, but don't start with this book. Okay, start with Family Business 1. Then I believe it's Family Business 2, To Paris with Love, The Man in 3B, Family Business 3. Somewhere in between there, grand opening comes. So this is book number 6. I have grand opening 2. And Family Business 4 sitting on the shelf just waiting, but it'll probably be later on before I get to it. But I just wanted to bring that to you. My lighting, as you can see, is going out. So let me go ahead and conclude this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of your support. I appreciate you guys. Until next time, happy reading and be blessed.